Hello, you're watching QPVN News. I'm Anh Tuấn, and here's the headlines. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attends Third Voice of Global South Summit. Vietnamese and Cuban young officers exchange. Sơn La Sip Sea Festival named as National Intangible Heritage. On August the 17th, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính virtually attended the high-level opening session of the Third Voice of the Global South Summit, themed An Empowered Global South for a Sustainable Future. The event was chaired by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, with the participation of nearly 20 presidents, prime ministers, and senior leaders from developing countries. Addressing the opening session, Indian Prime Minister Modi emphasized the importance of the Voice of the Global South Summit in the G20 agenda, with the African Union becoming a permanent G20 member as a key outcome. India pledged to share experience and resources with the Global South, promoting trade, renewable energy, digital infrastructure, and inclusive finance, while introducing a comprehensive development cooperation agreement entered on human development to support sustainable, balanced development of the Global South. At the event, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính proposed that the Global South prioritize three areas, namely promoting more effective and substantive reforms of regional and global governing institutions, promoting the mobilization and efficient use of all social resources to successfully implement the UN Sustainable Development Goals, and promoting new drivers for growth, especially in science and technology, innovation and entrepreneurship, considering these as the focus in all mechanisms and cooperative initiatives. At the invitation of General Secretary of the Communist Party of China and President Xi Jinping and his spouse, Party General Secretary and President Tô and his spouse will make a state visit to China from August the 18th to the 20th. The visit is expected to be a significant milestone, ushering in a new phase of development in the friendly neighborliness and friendship between Vietnam and China. Over the past 30 years of normalizing bilateral ties, and especially since the establishment of the Comprehensive Strategic Cooperative Partnership Framework in 2008, the Vietnam-China ties have progressed in all fields. The bilateral relationship is on a positive development momentum, while the spirit of cooperation spreads strongly to all levels, sectors and people. After the historic official visit to China by Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng in October 2022 and the third state visit to Vietnam by General Secretary and President of China Xi Jinping in December 2023, the two sides agreed to continue deepening and further enhancing the comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership, building a Vietnam-China community of shared future with strategic significance, opening up a new chapter for the bilateral relations. Currently, economic, trade, investment cooperation between the two countries continues to grow. In the first half of this year, two-way trade value reached $94.5 billion. China also led in foreign direct investments with 447 new projects amounting to nearly $1.3 billion. Exchange and negotiation mechanisms between the two sides on maritime issues are maintained regularly. Hopefully, through this visit, both countries will affirm the importance and respect for the relationship between the two parties and the two countries. The two sides affirmed the directions that have been set out and reached high-level agreements. Especially, the two countries have created conditions, mechanisms and consensus on measures to effectively implement the common agreements. With guiding principles established in the Vietnam-China Comprehensive Strategic Cooperative Partnership, Vietnam is expected to strengthen its international environment and position, thereby fostering socio-economic development in line with the objectives of the 13th National Party Congress. Within the framework of the Vietnam-Cuba Young Officers Exchange, the Vietnam People's Army's delegation visited several Cuban Revolutionary Armed Forces units. Both sides exchanged many lessons learned in discipline observance, training and organization of movements to enhance mutual understanding. Visiting the Special Mobile Brigade, the Vietnamese delegation participated in the Olive Green Sovereignty Youth Activity Day, during which the delegation was introduced by Major General Noah Ochoa Gomez to the traditionals and combat experience of the brigade, a special force unit that was founded and commanded by Commander-in-Chief Fidel Castro. Visiting the Military Security Unit, which is tasked with military counterintelligence, managing and protecting two important sites of the country, which are the tombs of national hero José Martí and Commander-in-Chief Fidel Castro, young officers of both units discussed the activities of the Youth Union, as well as discipline observance in the unit and the attention to and promotion of the role of young female officers. The Lào Cai Provincial Bodyguard Command recently held the 2024 Foreign Language Contest for officers who are trained in foreign languages in the schools inside and outside the military. Participants in the individual competition demonstrate abilities in 4 macro skills: speaking, writing, listening, and reading. 3 contents were covered in the team competition: introduction, eloquence, and question and answer. The Lào Cai International Border Gate Bodyguard Station received the collective first prize from the organizing committee, followed by Pha Long Bodyguard Station in the second place and Chinh Tường Bodyguard Station in third place. The organizing panel also presented the first, second, and third prizes to 3 individuals. The competition seeks to assess the level of Chinese language training and development in the units, while providing an opportunity to exchange learning experience among units and promoting the teaching and studying movements of foreign languages in general, and enhance the efficiency of Chinese language training in the units of the Bodyguard Command in particular. During the recent exchange visit to the Indonesian Navy and Royal Brunei Navy, combined with long-distance sea training for final year cadets, the crew of sailing vessel 286 Le Quidon participated in the rally scene line crossing ceremony. This milestone marks a sailor's growth as they cross the equator for the first time.
The ship is approaching the equator. We are 1 cable to the latitude 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The vessel crossed the equator, a moment eagerly anticipated by the crew despite the ceremony being held in a cramped space due to rough seas. For many, it was a proud achievement. It is my first time witnessing the line crossing ceremony, and it's an emotional experience. Their crew members were excited, eager to participate, and proud to become true sailors through this journey. Crossing the equator for the first time and receiving a certificate have boosted my confidence, and I'm certain that I will overcome any challenge that lie ahead. The line crossing ceremony is a long-standing tradition among sailors, celebrating the courage and strength of those who go on long, perilous voyages across the equator. It's a way for the crew to express gratitude to the gods of the ocean, especially Neptune, for their protection and guidance. This ceremony is a significant milestone for any sailor, marking their maturity and physiological readiness to face the challenges of the sea, having crossed from one hemisphere to the other. During the ceremony, sailors partake in rituals such as drinking seawater from a seashell as the recognition for those who have the strength and bravery to cross the equator. Sailors then receive blessings from the Sea King Neptune, kiss the hand of his Queen Amatrix, then receive certificates acknowledging their fit under the witness of King Neptune and his court. It is my second time crossing the equator, and I've once again had the honor of playing Neptune. It is a privilege to award certificates of our sailors, symbolizing their courage and commitment during the diplomatic voyage with Indonesia and Brunei. Crossing the equator is a memorable event for every sailor abroad sailing vessel to its sixth Lake Widom, providing them with the encouragement and confidence to face future challenges.
In response to the government's directive on combat against illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing, Quảng Bình Province has implemented comprehensive measures to decisively put an end to the issue of three-nose fishing vessels, namely no registration, no certificates and no license. With a short period, the concerted efforts of local authorities have effectively brought these vessels under control, contributing significantly to the prevention of IUU fishing.
Cảnh Dương Coming in Quảng Trạch District is home to over 500 fishing vessels, of which over 54 under three-nose category. Currently, only 19 vessels are undergoing necessary registration procedures. The parties, states and local authorities have supported us to register our vessels and fishing licenses. We understand that it is a very important issue for us fishermen. We have come to fishing villages in the area to find three-nose fishing vessels and help them register their vessels and fishing licenses. Province-wide, Quảng Bình currently has 767 three-nose fishing vessels. Since April 2024, the province has successfully issued complete documents for 746 fishing vessels, leaving only 21 still in the process of compliance. We frequently monitor fishing vessels at sea, assist fishermen with all necessary procedures, and help resolve any difficulties they encounter, ensuring that they can register their vessels properly. Quảng Bình has been recognized by the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development as the leading province in eliminating three-nose fishing vessels. With the determined efforts of local authorities and relevant parties, Quảng Bình is optimistic about completely eradicating the three-nose fishing vessels in the near future.
Coming up next, Sơn La Sip Sea Festival named as National Intangible Heritage. Vietnam Republic of Korea Festival 2024 kicks off in Da Nang City. Sip Sea Festival, a traditional celebration of the Thai ethnic group in Sơn La Province, has been recognized as a national intangible cultural heritage element. The party committees, the government and the people of Phú Yên and Quỳnh Nhai districts are motivated to promote and introduce the right to tourists from inside and outside the province, as it is an honor and source of pride of the white Thai community in these districts. According to the customs of the white Thai people in Sơn La Province, Sip Sea Festival is observed on the 14th day of the 7th lunar month after the harvesting season. During the festival, people prepare offerings to pay gratitude to their ancestors, to pray for favorable weather conditions and bumper crops. The festival is also known as Children's Festival. The festival draws a lot of locals and tourists with its folk games, weaving demonstrations and exhibitions of traditional handicrafts and agricultural goods. Recently, the Vietnam-Korea Festival 2024 in Da Nang City officially opened at the EC Park, attracting the attention of a large number of locals and tourists. The Vietnam-Korea Festival is an annual diplomatic event in Da Nang City. This year's festival spans 3 days, featuring various activities such as the Vietnam-Korea ICT Cooperation Prospects Conference, cultural and folk games, a cooking competition, and 60 booths showcasing culture, cuisine, and traditional and modern arts performances from the two countries. The city is actively building friendly and cooperative relations with localities and businesses of the Republic of Korea. Partners from the Republic of Korea have invested in many large projects in Da Nang. This is the end of the QPVN News today. Remember to watch our news again at qpvn.vn. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.